So y'all know the rules. Robots paint, you guessed. I give some clues along the way. They tend to start off a little easy, and they get a little harder over time. Now, again, we're doing 20 top comedy sitcom TV shows of all time. So these might be a little more challenging to get from the picture, so pay attention to the clues. This workplace is located in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Paper sales drive the plot of the series. The documentary crew follows daily life at Dunder Mifflin. Who knows? I think somebody might know this one. Hey, what's going on? Yana's in the house. Hey, we're doing top 20 sitcoms of all time. Michael Scott leads this branch with questionable management techniques. You may know the name of the show? Or some of the actors. What the heck? Whatever you can give me. That's What She Said became this show's recurring catchphrase. Who knows the answer? What show is this? And again, you know, the robots do the best they can, but when we're depicting shows, a lot of times the clues are more important than the picture. So pay attention to both the picture and the clues. Anybody know this one? This is The Office. The Office, number 20 on our list. This mockumentary style series revolutionized American workplace comedy. There you go. And it launched Steve Carell's career. Steve Carell. Anyway, next up. So this might be hard for our non-British. Is Stuart in the house? If Stuart's here, I bet he knows this one. Maybe there's some other Brits here with us. British comedy where each season takes place in a different historical era. Hey, Brendan. What's going on? A cunning servant named Baldric appears throughout. We're doing sitcoms, but this one's kind of hard because it's a British humor, a British show. The main character's schemes always end in disaster. Rowan Atkinson plays the scheming protagonist. There he is. Cool picture. Cool hat. All right. Am I right? Anybody have any idea? Any guess? Can anybody Google it? Popular British TV show with Rowan Atkinson. That would be the way to get it. Anybody know this? I got it. This is number 19 on our list of top sitcoms. The British this is called Black Adder. Black Adder. The British series cleverly satirizes different periods of English history while featuring some of the UK's most talented comedic actors. I bet you know this one. Number 18, the show takes place in Indiana. A miniature horse named Little Sebastian is beloved by the town. The main character is obsessed with waffles and organization. Two critical things. Leslie Knope works tirelessly to improve her small town. I guess that's the main character's name. Anybody know? Very popular sitcom. More recent. Not as old as some of these. This is definitely on satellite cable, sure. Streaming. Anybody know? Treat yourself became a popular phrase from this series. Anybody know? Going once, going twice. This is Parks and Recreation. Remember that now? Parks and Recreation. Anybody seen that? The show helped launch the careers of several cast members, including Chris Pratt and Aubrey Plaza. That's right, Aubrey Plaza's. She's cookie. All right. I bet you know this one. I really do. The theme song speaks of escaping your troubles. A former baseball player owns this establishment. Listen to the clues. Don't just go by the picture. A mailman and a psychiatrist are regular patrons. Who knows this show? Sam and Diane's romance anchors the early seasons. Who knows this show? Anybody? It was only on for like 20 years. Surely you saw it once. Where everybody knows your name is the show's tagline. Where does everybody know your name? What's the name of the bar and also the name of the show? Anybody know? Cheers! Cheers, of course. This Boston-based series ran for 11 seasons and spawned one of television's most successful spin-offs. Lots of spin-offs from that. All right, hopefully you remember this next one. It's a little more obscure, but the robots picked it to be on their list of top sitcoms. Listen to the clues. A frozen banana stand holds family secrets. This is actually a really good one. A narrator provides ongoing commentary. The Bluth Company faces legal troubles. There you go, Brenda. You got the last one. Anybody remember this show? The Bluth Company faces legal troubles. There's always money in the banana stand. That's the saying of the old father, right? The jail or whatever. There's always money in the banana stand. The wealthy family loses everything in the pilot episode. Bummer. Anybody remember this show? Very funny. Jason Bateman is the lead, and lots of other great actors. This is Arrested Development. If you have never seen that show, you need to watch it. This critically acclaimed series pioneered the complex callback comedy style that influenced many later shows. All right, now I have to admit, I don't think I ever watched this next show, but apparently it's a very big sitcom, at least in the robot world. Maybe you guys have seen this one. The series takes place in the 99th precinct. If you never saw Arrested Development, look that one up. That is a funny series. Funny series. Halloween heists are annual traditions. Cool is a character's catchphrase. Sounds like me. Captain Holt leads with deadpan precision. Jake Peralta is the talented but immature detective. So I guess that's this guy. This guy is this Jake Peralta guy. Anybody know the name of this series? I don't know where the robots got this one, but it's on their top 20. Well, there you go. Must be good. This is something called the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Something with police. This ensemble comedy successfully balanced police procedural elements with workplace humor. I bet you know this one. I do bet you do. The show was filmed in front of a live audience. Vitametamatchin becomes a memorable product. Vitametagammin. I should have practiced how to say that. Becomes a memorable product. A Cuban band leader appears as a main character. I think you saw this sometime. I think everybody should know this one. Who is that? Who is that? The chocolate factory scene is iconic. I watched that over and over again, where there's a conveyor belt and her neighbor got hired on to work on the conveyor belt at the candy factory. You remember that? And they can't keep up. They start eating the chocolate because they can't get them straightened around. Lucy Ricardo. Yes, indeed, this is I Love Lucy. This groundbreaking series set the standard for situational comedy and was one of the first to use multiple cameras. There's a little bit of trivia for you. Next up. You'll know this series. I think the picture's a little tough because we're trying to show a few characters here. The show is set on the Upper West Side, which of course means New York. A comedian plays himself. There you go. There's a clue. No hugging, no learning is the show's motto. No hugging, no learning. These four friends are often called terrible people. I'm not sure I remember that completely. Upper West Side. Comedian plays himself. The show is about nothing. And it became its description. A show about nothing. There you go, Brenda. Good job. That's right. The show about nothing. Seinfeld. Many years. Seinfeld. The series revolutionized television comedy with its intricate plotting and cynical worldview. Yes, it was quite cynical. There it is. Seinfeld, of course. All right, Stuart in the house. We have another Brit. We have our last British show of the evening. Another British series set in Torquay. Manuel from Barcelona works as a waiter. So you could quickly Google British humor, British comedy, Manuel from Barcelona. Only 12 episodes were ever made. Why did the robots pick it as their favorite? I don't know. Basil is constantly trying to improve social status. I guess that's a character, Basil. Don't ask me. It's the robots. We gotta trust them. Gotta trust the process. Trust the process. Not Kevin Kline, but it's the British guy that was in the comedy troupe from Britain. Monty Python, Holy Grail. That guy. Don't Mention the War is a famous episode. This is called Faulty Towers, actually, which I had never heard of, but the robots seem to like it. This British comedy proved that quality over quantity can create a lasting impact in television history. Learn something every day on Quick Bite History Live. Now, I bet you know this one. And again, the picture makes it a little hard because it's an ensemble cast. So the faces are small, so the clues are important. The show ran longer than the actual war it depicted. There's a good clue. The theme song is called Suicide is Painless. I think that gives it away, doesn't it? Hawkeye Pierce is the chief surgeon. Who knows this show? I would think you know this show. This was on reruns for 100 years. I guess it hasn't been 100 years yet, but close. The 4077th unit saves lives near the front lines. 4077. It's set during the Korean War. Excuse me, I almost messed up there. Yes, you guys all know this one. MASH. This series successfully balanced comedy with serious commentary on war, becoming one of television's most watched finales. That's right, the final show was some big event. I don't know if I watched the final show, but I watched a lot of them, for sure. This was a popular show. The show started with a runaway bride moving in with an old friend. A coffee shop called Central Park is their regular hangout. Anybody remember most clues? Smelly Cat becomes a recurring song. That's right, the blonde sings at the coffee shop. Her song is Smelly Cat. The 6 main characters live in impossibly large New York City apartments. That's right. So the sets, are wide and wide open. And everybody that lives in New York said, this isn't real. What you doing becomes Joey's signature pickup line. Who knows what this series was? Again, on for 100 years, 100 years of reruns. You know this one. This is Friends. Friends, of course. The cultural phenomenon defined 90s sitcoms and continues to influence pop culture through multiple generations. Friends. Well, I think you'll know this one. This show started as shorts on the Tracy Ullman Show. A saxophone-playing daughter is the family genius. The town's location is intentionally ambiguous. I think you know this one. Dough becomes a catchphrase added to the dictionary. Homer works at a nuclear power plant. I think you know the name of this show. This was the first big animated one in prime time and primetime comedy kind of thing, right? I think so. Anyway, they're still on, aren't they? I don't know. That's South Park, I'm thinking of. It's The Simpsons, of course. This is The Simpsons. The animated series holds the record for longest running scripted primetime television series in history. Oh. I guess the key was that scripted television show. There you go. Let's see if you know this next one. This is getting a little more current now. I've watched this, but only on second runs, probably. 3 interconnected families are followed in documentary style. A former football player runs a closet company. That must be the dad. Gloria is significantly younger than her older husband. The wife's younger. Oh, that must be the other family. Gets confusing already. Cam and Mitchell are groundbreaking characters. Okay, if you say so. Anybody know the name of the show or any of the actors? I'll take anything. Phil Dunphy considers himself a cool dad. Anybody know the name of this show? Still on, I think, isn't it? I don't know. 3 interconnected families. Phil Dunphy considers himself a cool dad. Well, the robots liked it, and it's called Modern Family. Modern Family, the series won 5 consecutive Emmy Awards for Outstanding Comedy Series, showcasing evolving family dynamics in America. All right. This is another more contemporary comedy sitcom. The series opens with a genius physicist a new neighbor. Hmm. Some people will know this one. Soft Kitty becomes a recurring comfort song. Don't know that one. They must have been copying Friends. Characters frequently eat takeout in apartment 4A. Didn't have Uber Eats yet, or whatever all those other ones are. Dine and Dash. No, that's something else, right? Dine and Dash is not a delivery service. Sheldon has a specific spot on the couch, and Bazinga becomes a catchphrase. Yeah, Sheldon, that's right. But what's the name of the series? Who knows the name of this series? Anybody know? Anybody know? Going once, going twice. It is The Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory. The show brought nerd culture into the mainstream. There you go. Let's go back in time a little more, and I bet you know this one. Robots. I'm surprised the robots like this one. The show is set in Miami. Cheesecake is often eaten during the late night conversations. Late night conversations around the kitchen table, you remember? Picture it. Sicily precedes many stories. I don't remember that, but I guess the old lady used to say that. Huh? 4 older women share a house and their lives. What's the name of the show? Or who knows the actors? North Beach. Never heard of it. I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds niche. This is the Golden Girls. Golden Girls. The groundbreaking series proved that stories about older women would captivate audiences of all ages. Anybody remember any of the actresses? Betty White? Rue McClanahan. Golden Girls. All right, you should know the next one as well. A radio psychiatrist moves back to his hometown. His father's tattered recliner clashes with his elegant decor. I guess I remember that. Eddie the dog stares constantly at the main character. Huh. Niles pines for his brother's housekeeper. Ah, that's right. There was a romantic element to this series. So you're answering questions I'm not asking, but that's great. This is where it is. It was in Seattle, correct? What's the name of the show? That was good. You're going deep. Who knows? The name of the show, or how about the actors? We know those? I'm listening is a catchphrase from his radio show. That's right. They had sequences where it was people calling in to the show, right? Funny. This is Frasier, of course. Frasier. This sophisticated spinoff matched its parent show Cheers in quality and success. Guess how many Emmys that show won? Frasier. 37 Emmys. Whoa. All right, this is a newer one. I doubt if you guys are going to get this, but it is current. The story is told as flashbacks to the narrator's children. That sounds weird. McLaren's Pub is the regular hangout. The pineapple incident remains unsolved. The blue French horn is a recurring symbol. I don't know any of these things. I don't know why the robots picked it. I never watched. You guys watch this? Oh, you know it. Passerby. Glad you passed by. We're very happy that we have someone that knows this show. Very good. Barney's catchphrase is, "It's going to be legendary." That's right. This is How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother. The series reinvented narrative structure in sitcoms. With its complex timeline and unreliable narrator. Unreliable narrator? That sounds weird. Well, good job, Passerby. I'm glad you had that one. We're down to our top three sitcoms according to the robots. Here's number 3. The main character lives across the street from his parents. Sounds less than convenient. His wife constantly battles with his mother. Yes, that is basically what the show is about. His brother is a police officer jealous of Raymond's success. There you go, Passerby. Passerby, I like your logo there, Passerby, your avatar. Sports writing is the protagonist's career. Family dinners are a constant source of conflict. That's right. And you got it. Everybody loves Raymond. I'm not sure everybody does, but most people love, that's a better name. Most people love Raymond. This family sitcom found humor in relatable family dynamics and generational conflicts. Everybody loves Raymond. There you go. You guys all got that one. All right, we're down to the top 2. Jan, I think you'll know this one. Come on, Jan, get it. The creator of the Seinfeld plays himself. Most dialogue is improvised. Social faux pas drive the plot. The robots think this is a good series. The theme music is instantly recognizable. The catchphrase is great. Pretty good. I don't think I said that properly, but pretty good is the catchphrase. It's not Seinfeld, but it's kind of a spin-off of Seinfeld, although this is the guy who created the Seinfeld show too. But this is his show. It became very popular. Won lots of awards. What's the name of it? What's Larry David, of course, but what's the name of the show? It's Larry David, yeah, but what's the show? What's the show? Last chance. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Curb Your Enthusiasm. The largely improvised series pushed the boundaries of cringe comedy and social observation. Cringe comedy, I like that term. All right, and according to the robots, the number 1 sitcom in history, the main character is a single woman working in TV news. The show is set in Minneapolis. I think you all know this one. Throwing her hat in the air becomes an iconic image. I think you know this show. There were lots of spin-offs from this show. Lots of spin-offs. Her boss, Lou Grant, is the gruffly supportive. I like that wording. The theme song includes You're Gonna Make It After All. You're gonna make it after all. I didn't sing it well. Oh, wow. There you go. Yeah, it's got it. Lots of spin-offs, huh? Who are some of the actors? Anybody remember any of the actors? This pioneering series changed television's portrayal of working women and influenced generations of sitcoms. There you go. Well, gratefully, that comes to an end. I'm not sure about the robot selection in some of those cases, right? Seemed like kind of iffy. But let the robots decide.